Hi there, Tabitha Roach here. Excited to share with you some new picture books from Kane Miller and some awesome new storybooks and chapter books from Usborne and Kane Miller as well. So let's get going. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur is fairly new. I just had to show it to you guys because it's just amazing. Like every home library should have this book. Super fun read aloud, full of great alliteration, and the illustrations are actually painted with real mud. So much fun. Kids love dinosaurs. They love alliteration. They love painting with mud. So super fun. Highly recommend that. Two brand new picture books that I'm totally in love with. A Tale of Two Beasts. Really adorable illustrations. But basically, this book has two perspectives that are presented. I'm trying to find the divide in the book. So basically, in the beginning of the story, the little girl meets this little guy, and she just tells her story about meeting him and everything. And then halfway through, you get the same story told from the little guy or little beast's perspective. And things are a little different there. So, great underlying message of just taking into consideration how others might feel. They might not feel the same way you do, but adorable little story with a happy ending. And Bears Don't Read. I'm in love with this book. It's so cute. It's basically about a bear who finds a book in the woods and wants to learn how to read. And the other bears are telling him, no, bears don't read. So he decides to go to town and try to find someone who will maybe help him learn how to read. And will he find a special friend to help him? Well, you're just going to have to read the story and find out, but definitely a great ending. Okay, now Usborne has my absolute favorite series of books out there, and that is our illustrated storybooks. They are beautiful collections of really smart, a lot of great classic stories with just amazing artwork for illustrations, great vocabulary, very brilliantly written if they are abridged versions of the classics. Well, one of the newest is Illustrated Classics for Children. Children love a collection of stories. This one has The Secret Garden, Around the World in 80 Days, Heidi, Moonfleet, Black Beauty, Wizard of Oz, Canterville Ghosts, and Railway Children. It also has a ribbon bookmark, which I haven't pulled mine out yet, to help children keep their place as they're reading along. So great for independent reading and wonderful read aloud for them. We also two additional additions to the series because we have like a dozen in the series at least. We have Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, which wow, that's a great collection of fairy tales. And now pirate stories for that pirate lover. So wonderful for that beginner reader, maybe even reluctantly reader. Tapping into that high interest will keep them going and turn them into a lifelong reader. And maybe you've seen this before, but I just wanted to be sure to share it. We now have a collection of illustrated originals, so full, unabridged, exact versions of a great classic like Wizard of Oz or Heidi or Wind in the Willows or Treasure Island. Wizard of Oz is such a brilliant story, and this is my favorite one. And I just love the occasional art throughout the book. It really helps to digest such an enormous story, but such a treasure to gift to children. Okay, another new thing which I'm excited about, Shakespeare Collection. It's a collection of 5 individual hardcover abridged versions of those plays or stories. So wonderful. The illustrations keep it from being intimidating, but great vocabulary in there for emergent readers, and also even the avid readers are going to love great stories like this. This is a wonderful gift idea for not only a family, but also for teachers. Now, we have so many chapter books, from early, very, very beginner first chapter books to avid reader, middle school, young adult readers. So just let us know what you need help with. A couple new ones. Penny Dreadful is a really fun new series. It has illustrations throughout, but great vocabulary. Really interesting collection of shorter stories throughout. If they love Junie B. Jones, they're going to love, love, love Penny Dreadful. And then Extreme Adventures. This is a series we already have. We have already 6 in this series, but now we just released an additional 3. And each one is Sam, the main character, and he is in a survival situation. So, really high interest. That's a really definitely a trend going on with boys and girls. My 9-year-old daughter is super excited about these books. So, check those out. And then finally, we have a new series for older readers. They're Choose Your Own Storybooks. How to Get to Rio, Hot Cold Summer, where, you know, the kind you're reading along and you get to a really pivotal part of the story, and then it's going to be up to the reader to decide where does the story go. If you think Kitty should tell Maya and Izzy the truth, go to page 157. Probably. Or if you think Kitty should carry on with her lie about her ankle, I don't think so. Go on to page 195. But what a great way to keep a great story going and going and going and keeping that reading interest alive. Again, hundreds of storybooks, picture books, chapter books available. So check them all out and happy reading.